All right, gonna sandblast this bell collars. Just getting started on it. This is how they look. I'll cut these bolts off after a bit. We'll see how this goes. Pretty nasty and short sandblasting. Try to put it on time lapse. All right, we got the bell over here in the shade. Got her sandblasted. Had some problems with the sandblaster, of course. But this bell is from a sand casting, and it, as you can see, you can probably see on this with this GoPro, all the little I don't know what you call them. Pock marks or whatever from when it was cast. It just wasn't real high quality in the 1800s, but it was probably pretty nice. And anyways, we're putting this certain finish on it, secret formula, don't want to tell anybody what it is. And this stuff holds up really well out in the weather, and this will be right out in the weather. So I'll show you when we start installing the system that it goes into in front of the old schoolhouse. There you go. All right, unfortunately I did not bring my camera with me yesterday. It was 113 degrees out, feel like temperature. So we did get this bell. This is the old schoolhouse that moved in here next to the museum, the Fort Calhoun Museum. This is the bell we setting up. We'll fill this top with concrete today and take the forms off, set the bell, and we're done. We'll do a little filming of this today. Just finishing up the bell. We actually chose to put some, drill out these collars and put a bolt down through it so people can't swing the bell. And then we're also chaining the clapper down so they can't swing it and wake up the neighborhood. But turned out pretty good. It in front of this old schoolhouse in town next to the museum. Pretty happy with it. Talk to you later. All right, we just got done, totally done with the bell. Finally, kept forgetting stuff. But as I showed you before, we bolted the bell to the collars so it will not move back and forth, just barely in the carriage, but it doesn't zing back and forth. and we put a chain on the clapper. It can't, that goes down into the concrete, which is welded to a plate underneath. So it turned out pretty cool. This bell is actually from the Ranch School in Washington County, Nebraska. And this is the Long Creek School, but still, it's still within the same few miles. So there you go.